The Year of Giving Dangerously. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. We will once again center some attention on the post-BTC halving and provide a suggested short list of some very speculative crypto plays that could yield big numbers, perhaps 1,000% to 10,000%, by being swept up in post-halving winds. With the approaching and ever-present realities of a new multipolar world and the possibility of fiscal impact on the US dollar, some strategic moves into this high-risk, high-reward corner of the digital asset realm may be prudent for some of your disposable risk dollars. With the current consolidation at just below recent market highs, it may be an opportune time to consider such a move. We will not go into a lengthy explanation of the ideas, and would suggest that any who wish to partake of these ideas must take the time to review the details of each themselves. There are adequate details available on each product via their respective websites, or via the internet where no site exists for a project. Pyrin, PYRUSD. PYRIN strategically integrates Layer 1 technology, enhances decentralization, introduces smart contracts, and pioneers innovative resource management which not only boost miner revenues but also contribute to more environmentally friendly blockchain protocols. More information about where and how to buy this idea can be found here. Banano, BAN-USD. This meme coin with real utility allows you to earn rewards for contributing computing power to medical research. Banano describes itself as a feeless, instant, rich in potassium cryptocurrency powered by directed acyclic graph (DAG) technology that aims to disrupt the meme economy. Banano was a hard fork of Nanocoin in 2018. Banano is fully decentralized, with no central development team, a rarity in today's crypto landscape. This aspect arguably makes Banano one of the safest meme cryptos. Interestingly, you can sell computing power to the medical sector in exchange for Banano, a process termed folding. This use case alone arguably makes it the most useful meme coin, surpassing even some utility projects that barely see any activity on their networks. More information on this project can be found here. Blue Kirby, Kirby USD, a pure meme crypto on the Phantom, FTM USD blockchain, has a tiny market cap and potential for explosive gains. The Blue Kirby is what helped Andre's other protocol, Yearn Finance, reach $1 billion. It is here to help $FTM become a leader again. Liquidity comes from the top down. We will change the game and make it come from bottom up. Just a simple, humble character. That's what the Blue Kirby symbolizes. This crypto can deliver multi-bagger gains if Phantom, FTM USD, takes off during the next alt season or if it finds enough attention from crypto whales. Regardless, it is a gamble, much like the other two cryptos on this list, and you should treat it as such. Now we move on to the global, the Selective Global Refunding Project. I always do my best to request, not demand, as much up-to-date information on this esoteric, highly sensitive, sovereign-level, disruptive, multi-trillion-dollar, quasi-amorphous potential transaction as possible for you. A complete, end-to-end full-on summary of its entire workings is not possible, because you can all imagine that current holders of the monopolized sacred keys of nation-busting vigorish would be driven berserk at any notion that financial resources should be designed to directly serve, and not exploit the nation-state. Of course, the SGRP would serve no purpose, nor deserve any support, if it were the same three-card Monty merely served up by the Gentile of our species. And hence, this project has as its natural enemy, a very dangerous external element, a threatening element that rises to provoke entire world wars into existence. In part to protect their craps game and prevent the spread of any proven, nationally owned funding alternative that shows, without any doubt, what a project like the SGRF can do for mankind. Germany once rose from a banking clique quagmire with a similar effort, and the world saw that bloodsucking. Usurious, central banking abattoirs were not only unnecessary, but were serving mankind alright, as a quartered steer. Here is the response from Londinium to my latest present-time request for information. This is as complete as it can be, for now. We live in a declining Western civilization where standards have gone. For many, economic hope is lost. How to survive first, beyond thrive is the new dilemma. The West needs a rethink fast. Geopolitically, it's happening daily. Money for sure. Standards will take time and leaders even more so. The hardest lesson of all is a complex one. Making money, creating wealth is not the hardest dilemma you will face. But keeping it is. Wealth creation in a stagnating nation. Plan B fast is what? The West is sleepwalking to disaster. CBDCs will ring-fence the lot. Enslaved. Accounts blocked or locked. As economies, industries and standards risk nosediving. This new perception of what's best to invest in next is a chancer's starter opportunity. To effect self-help, you must, as nations decline, address how to sidestep sinking with coagulated swine. The Fed is dead. Fake Jewish racketeering money is done. BRICS will break this camel's back. Asset-backed or fake Jewish crap? America is usury bonded. Enslaved. The petrodollar is in irreversible decline. Swerve the backlash gate as the mass goyim are assembled to meet the usury herding fate. All state planning algorithms for capital needs are defaulting. They all grossly under-assessed age living projections. Taxes too. They grossly under-assessed illness, disease and consequential fallout of geriatric aging problems. COVID, too, and what's still to come. They lost the plot. An actuarial nightmare. Reserves are non-existent. The system was never designed to empathize with how to meet needs, just to filter skim. It can't meet escalating shortfall needs. It has no reserves. All was taken. To default, the insolvent dollar now unleashes war. Wrath and fury. As bank systems stand, American nationals in particular are prohibited from many emerging markets, if they can't be U.S. regulated or at will. U.S. sequestrated, Americans can only play in a federal rigged game. As we debate how to asset back and audit emerging BRICS currencies, it directly challenges the only hype-backed, worthless USD, opening a dichotomy. What are the volumes we can asset back for BRICS, leverage and trade freely? There is only one remaining vast balance of O, and that carries war risks. How did Yamashita fare? All know the risks. But if America tries to steal this from South Korea, China will engage. Right up to WWIII. As they did with North Korea. North Korean armaments would be unleashed. Lives are cheap. There are deeply sensitive discussions in play with multi-tier Eurasian parties. Game-changing if accomplished. American greed and maleficence derailed the last opportunities. Death by duplicity. BRICSO backed by real O will face down and take the face off the Fed Jews. Debasing and neutering them. Stepping on the rodent's nest. Uniting Eurasia as one. As with the Zim and dinars, in parallel with the then Weimar Republic marks, if the dollar tanks, you too? They are scrambling. But, in the meantime, what to do, as possible options for you. And that, my friends, is that. Be ready for anything. There is no way to predict any economic, natural or man-made disaster affecting the general population. Always ask, what if? And be ready to provide a solution to the best degree possible. And thank you, once again, for the many varied and insightful comments and discussions taking place. We have so many very accomplished and talented contributors that I am quite certain you will find information within that many are probably paying for to obtain elsewhere. I will skip the general housekeeping updates for now, but be advised that the site may go down at short notice for such to be implemented. I will give as much pre-notice as possible to prevent you being unable to post a comment as the site goes offline while doing so. The Empire thanks you for your service. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.